Okay, so because you're in Arizona, so I'm switching gears here. You mentioned the state legislature. Do you remember Sandra Day O'Connor?
Mm-hmm.
She was a legislator at the time, was she not?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you get? Did you
she
get
spoke
to?
at one of our meetings, and I talked to her. Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Tell me about that.
When I was in Flagstaff in the women's meeting. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she was a guest speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Now this must have been what year was this?
1981 or so, something like that.
She was nominated, wasn't she, in 1981?
Mm-hmm.
So did she speak to your club just before she was nominated by Reagan?
Before.
So you got to meet a Supreme Court justice just before she was nominated.
Yeah.
Tell me more. I mean, what was she like?
She was a very effective speaker. She was very good. She was a state legislator or something,
Okay.
or senator from the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you remember what? I mean, because like guests will always they speak on a specific
She was very
topic.
down to earth, very easy to talk to. I went up and talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there any
That was
like
in Flagstaff.
Flagstaff? Were there any rumors going around that she was going to get nominated for something? Or? So it must have been
That was before that.
okay. 1981. Maybe I'm getting my years off. I could be wrong. Okay. What was she like? How did the club react when she was nominated?
I don't remember if I was still there then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got. I
I would have liked it, I know.
I think she was the first nominee for Reagan for sure. I remember.
I
So
think she was the first woman.
and the first woman for sure. But I mean, like Reagan's nominee because he got to nominate
Yeah,
three.
she was.
That's right. Okay. Wow. You got to. I'm curious. You met Barry Goldwater. You met Sandra Day O'Connor. Did you get to take a photo with them?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Didn't you don't have cameras then,
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I just had to ask.
Nobody thought about taking photos then.
That's an interesting point. There you go. You met Barry Goldwater. You met Sandra Day O'Connor. Did you ever meet presidential candidates or presidents?
Well, I saw Nixon, and my little boy had a sign for Nixon.
And this is in Arizona then,
No,
or
he was at a parade
okay,
in where were we then? In Martinez, I think.
okay. So this was back in California.
Yeah,
Okay,
Northern California.
got it.
And he got on a train.
Okay, so he was it a campaign event
He was
when he?
doing a train campaign event.
Got it.
Everybody did by train then.
What did you? What was your reaction when Watergate broke?
Surprised.
By then you were in Arizona, I believe, right? Okay.
I think there was a lot more to it than what was ever published.
Okay. Do you think he?
When I went to his library, I had more appreciation for him. He actually did accomplish a lot,
Okay.
more than you think.
Now, you said you didn't like Nixon. You voted for JFK in 60. Did you hold your nose for him in 68 and 72?
For Nixon,
Yeah.
I voted for him, later.
Okay, you did vote for him. What did you still feel like he was untrustworthy and he was like
No, not particularly.
okay. He was the
And
Republican
when I
nominee.
went to his library, I think I had a more appreciation for him because he really did accomplish quite a bit.
Okay. Okay.
Have
Yeah.
you ever been to his library?
I have not.
It's not far from here.
That's true. Yorba Linda. So I've been to the Reagan Library. Do you feel? I have to revisit this again because I think it's so fascinating. Because the one time you voted for a Democrat, what was it specifically that made you not trust Nixon in 1960? What was it that you kind of set you off
It
about
wasn't
him?
so much that I didn't trust him so much. I just liked JFK and thought he was fiscally conservative.
Ah,
And
okay.
I just like what he stood for more at that time.
In comparison to Nixon, was more of a liberal then.
No, not necessarily, but
Okay.
I just like what JFK stood for too. That's the only time I've ever voted for a Democrat.
That is such a heads. I mean, people. That's something to ponder. That's so fascinating. And here I had to revisit. Okay.
Anyway, getting back to the Kingman stuff and the solar energy,